Hey gang, Volty here. Just a quick video today to talk about some fight night changes that are going to be happening moving forward. The first fight night was held last Saturday. We had 16 players, a really good attendance, and it was really just generally all around a fun day. However, I have received quite a lot of feedback about the tournament structure and how we're going to be running these events. And so I'm going to try a couple of different things in this early period where we're determining exactly what fight night should look like and how we can make it best for the players. So rather than having every single event be $20 and having a very top-heavy price structure, a lot of the feedback that I got is that in order to get more players and to get as much buy-in as possible, we really do need a lower entry point as well as a flatter price structure. So that's what's going to happen. So for the first 3 weeks of every month, it's going to be a $10 entry fee with a much flatter price structure. So rather than the top 20% of players, it'll probably be the top 40, thereabouts. And then for the last event of each month, we're going to have a bigger event. It's going to have $25 entry and a top-heavy price structure. And essentially what this means is that during the month, you can play these smaller entry events. It'll be $10 each time rather than $20, and it won't build up quite so much. And you'll be getting a little bit of that back every time you do reasonably well. But at the end of the month, we'll get a much larger event, hopefully. A lot more people who are willing to come into the event, knowing that it has a much higher EV and is more directed towards the tournament grinders. And that way, it's hopefully going to be the best of both worlds. Ideally, I want as many people playing in fight nights as possible, just because it'll make more rounds possible, more coverage possible, and allow people to play more Highlander, which is ultimately the goal. In terms of all the added money, that's all going to stay the same. So for every event, every 10 players is going to have an extra entry added into the prize pool. That's from me. And then until the end of the year, Pat has also very generously added 25% to every pot, and that's going straight back to the players. The last minor change is that there is now a leaderboard on my website, volty.online. If you go to the Fight Nights tab, you can have a look and see how well people are doing over the course of long periods of time, racking up leaderboard points. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that. I might buy, a kid's soccer trophy to give someone at the end of every season, but otherwise it'll be a neat little way for people to keep track of how well they're doing. But otherwise, that's it. Like I said, short video today, just some minor adjustments to the Fight Night series. If you would like to play one, there is one on Friday, so in 3 days' time from now. There'll be one at 7 p.m. Melbourne time, and that'll be the first event with the $10 entry. Sign-ups for next week's one on Saturday are also open, and I'll provide both links down below. Now, I want to do a really big shout-out here. Normally, I do a pretty quick patrons and donors shout-out at the end of the videos, but I really do want to make it clear that these people are providing financial assistance in order for me to run things like Fight Night. I wouldn't be able to otherwise, and the fact that they're willing to commit themselves to help me out and believe in the product and in the channel really means a lot to me. Pat is also notably our first sponsor. It's a really big deal that he's decided to invest in the Fight Night series as well as in me, and I just want to do a big shout out there. If you want to buy any cards and you want them shipped directly to your door, please check out his Facebook page. There's cards going up every day. There's new lots and auctions and buy it nows that you can do, and I'll put a link in the description below. But otherwise, that's it from me, and I hope to see you next fight night.